Okay, now let's move on to the New Mexico Bowl. Okay, here's one of those where we've got a team that's having a really good
Is
season in
is this
UTEP.
is this an actual reward? You get to go to New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico in
Yeah.
December.
Okay, well let's do this, because since we will now not get sponsorship of this program from the CVB in Albuquerque. Let me try and salvage the show a little bit. Going back to my athletic department days, I have spent some time in Albuquerque with John Beeline and the Mountaineer basketball team
Oh
when
yeah.
we advanced on played Bobby Knight and Texas Tech. I,
Oh,
I I'm about to bring you another heartbreak story, though. You see why
oh,
Mountaineers are so hardened.
tough,
Lost
tough
to
people.
Louisville in an Elite Eight game. Rick Pitino in Louisville. West
Oh, I
Virginia had a
remember that.
20-point lead at one point.
Oh
All
gosh,
they needed
I
was a
remember.
stop at the end, and we're dancing in the Final Four. Here we go.
Oh,
I was in going to a Final Four, and we lost the game. Elite Eight. Do not lose in the Elite Eight. If you're going to lose, you got to go out in the Sweet 16.
right.
Elite Eights are kicks in the, not
Oh
gut punches. They're
no.
below the gut, and it
Yeah,
hurts, and
right
it
in the
never goes
nuts.
away.
Right in
So
the
anyway,
nuts.
loved Albuquerque. Hated the tram that I took. One of those like ski lift things just over the mountains to a restaurant that was up top. Beautiful set. Like, I couldn't do it. Didn't like the tram. Love Albuquerque. Had a great time.
What time of year were you there? This was April,
Spring.
March, late March. Yeah, yeah,
Spring.
much better there in late.
Yeah, but I'll say this:
March.
we got all the way to the top of this mountain
Yeah,
for dinner.
yeah.
Supposed to have great views. There was so much snow, the snow was up over the windows, like 7 feet high window, couldn't see out. Total
Oh
snow.
wow.
Down on the ground, it was nice.
Yeah. Okay.
So I love Albuquerque. The show, despite what Dave just said, this show loves Albuquerque. We also love the
We're
New
back.
Mexico Bowl.
Do we like the game? What are we doing with the game?
Okay, so here's the chaos that's happening.
This is a
Fresno
13
State,
and a half point spread. What are we talking about here? What do you
it's
got?
on the move. It's on the move down.
Oh, it
11
is.
and a
It's
half
down
as
to
we sit
12.
today, right? Yeah.
It's down. Yeah, it's down to 12, 11 and a half in
You
places.
see an 11 and a half. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, okay, here's the deal.
What's going on?
Fresno State's coach out. He's headed to Washington.
Oh, okay.
So they got some coaching turmoil, right? That's what we just talked about.
Yeah.
Their quarterback entered the portal. Well, said he was going to enter the portal, then pulled his name out of the portal. So it looks like he might play in this game. So we've got to keep an eye on that. Fresno State was really explosive. You watched them earlier in the year drill Connecticut on week 0. You watched them beat UCLA. You watched them play close with Oregon. I mean, this is a pretty good Fresno State team here.
Okay.
You're getting a UTEP team that's looking to win a bowl for the first time since 1967. So you would think you have a really motivated UTEP team here. Now, they're not super explosive.
Wait, when you say that, though, like the kids that are there now weren't even alive in 1967. Like they don't like that motivation thing because they haven't won a bowl game in 50 years. Those kids don't care. Do they really? Like
they do, because I mean, again, I've been part of a program that had a bad bowl losing streak that none of the current kids were part of. You don't think they hear about it? You don't think UTEP football fans are talking about what a great opportunity this is?
Well, the fans are talking about it.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
the
kids hear that. Sure. Absolutely. Coaches tell them about that. Kids know absolutely.
I think they're talking about that, like the fraternity parties and stuff. Like
I think the players are.
You do
absolutely, 100%.
Man,
that doesn't mean they're going to win.
Fraternity parties when you were in college?
Did not. I was busy studying.
Yeah, I went to the parties. They aren't talking about the last time the team won.
I know. You know what else? The fraternity guys, they're not playing either. So you talk about not giving
but they were hanging out.
I don't care what they're doing.
They were hanging out with the boys. That's okay.
Give me the players. Give me the players here.
So you like the dog here? Don't tell me you like the dog.
Yeah, I especially if you got it at 13 and a half, I think you got to take all those points and hope that Fresno State's in some turmoil. Now, Fresno State's offense, they can turn it on if the quarterback Hainer plays and they get going, they could run this thing out of there. But that's a lot of points for a team that I think is motivated to play versus a team that's got some chaos going around.
UTEP was 7-5, 7-5 against the number. Fresno's 9-3, 8-4 against the number. If it's that big of is there a big talent mismatch in this? Like, is Fresno numbers, like their running numbers, that much better? I mean, maybe UTEP's going to hang around. I don't think UTEP has a shot in hell of winning the game. So
Yeah,
I
well, that's
hate
not what we're
taking,
talking about here. You're not taking the money line. You
I
just gotta
know,
take
but
the
I
points.
hate taking the dog if I don't think that there's an outside chance that they can win the game. I don't think there's a chance they can win this game. I think it's just a class difference. And I'm thinking blowout. And again, when I think blowout, it's favorite. And 51, I think maybe UTEP's team total under. Now, again, I don't know offensively what their numbers say, but I think Fresno blows them out.
Yeah, they're not going to score it. I mean, this has got to be a game. If Fresno's clicking, this is a blowout. If Fresno's totally engaged and ready to go, then I'm with you. I would like Fresno in this, but I'm
So
going to go the other way. I'm
is
going
the
to say they can
coach-
muck it up.
Is the coach coaching the game and then out,
know,
or he's out?
I believe that he is. I believe that he is. Newbie can look
Okay.
that up for us.
All right,
Maybe
we'll
while we're
see.
going.
All right. Well, right now I'll say Fresno Bulldogs over the
But you also
Miners.
here's the other thing. You also need to know that the Fresno quarterback is playing, because if he's not, and you wanted to take UTEP and you got in on that 13, or even if you get 11 and the quarterback doesn't play, this thing changes significantly. So that's
how
what
many
we're talking
points
about.
do you think it comes down more? I think the line move may be indicative of him not playing.
I think there's an anticipation, but I think it comes down more if he says he's not playing. Dave, that's a massive gap. He's a stud quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna know here for a little bit. I just looked it up, and 24 hours ago, a local news outlet saying, still shrouded in mystery, will Fresno State quarterback play? So I think this is, the line move probably indicating maybe not, but so far as anything official, we got nothing, boys.
It hadn't moved. The backup guys has thrown 8 passes on the season.
Oh
so if
my
Fresno's
goodness!
Right,
more
so
than
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Okay, you want to come around it? You want to come on? You want to come on board? You want to be Miner Nation here? Come on.
Better
Come
tread,
on with it. Come on with it.
cautiously if you're laying the points right now, because you
thank
may
you.
get the backup quarterback and
Thank you.
leave no doubt type speech to him.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll take my
Sunshine
Miners
came
plus
in and
13 and a
remember the
half.
Titans and did okay. We might, the backup quarterback, Sunshine. We may work out okay. We'll see.
Okay, you ride that way. I'll take Miner Nation to keep it close. Let's go.
It's you
Next game.
taking the dog.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.